I don't got any time to work out. Let's see where the cheesecake is here in the fridge. Check these two guys. A year can make a huge difference. In fact, the difference between these two guys is 90 days. Let me walk you through my insane transformation in a year, in my 30s, breaking the national muscle up record, building a lot of lean muscle mass, going from around 15% body fat to 5% body fat. And no, my secret wasn't steroids. I'll walk you through how you can make an insane difference within a year, transforming both mind and body. Let's go. So a year ago, I decided to commit myself fully to calisthenics for 3 months. It started out sort of as a joke when I wanted to break the world record of most consecutive muscle ups. But in all seriousness, it was about me getting focused, working long days in our startup, and I was feeling somewhat I was missing out on my potential. I knew I had still something left with exercise. I used to be a kid who loved to skateboard, but never actually realized my dreams with it, becoming a professional skateboarder in California. But I thought maybe I could have one more shot, and what if I just let loose of control? What if it's not too late? It meant I had to close a lot of doors and get focused. I managed to build a lot of muscle and go from 15% body fat to 5% body fat in 3 months. So I didn't break the muscle up world record. I thought it was only gonna be one video. Little did I know there was a lot more to build after these 3 months, because I became so inspired. So I then trained an additional 3 months and broke the national record here in Finland of most consecutive muscle ups. I was fully hooked into calisthenics and I had success in competing in calisthenics. But it's not about that. For me, it was to do something enjoyable that I knew was healthy, but also building my mindset to the next level. So first, let's address the elephant in the room. We have to shift our mindset. Dream big. There's an old saying that if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. So for me, it was to break the muscle up world record. So have, for instance, a 1-year goal of what you would like to achieve in your mindset. Then take a short-term goal that is doable right now. So for instance, that could be to work out 3 times per week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And that was exactly what I did. I made sure to show up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to work out for 45 minutes. That way you can bridge your short-term goal over to the long-term goal. Key is to take the baby steps, and you better start sooner than later. And while it's more commonly known that the use of weights at the gym is the most effective way to train maximum strength as well as to build muscle, to me personally, calisthenics works the best because I find it to be such an effective way to build muscle and strength on a tight time budget. And this type of mindset came from my MMA coach back in Montreal, Canada.
One new aspect of training is gymnastics.
Gymnasts are the best athletes in the world. They can do movement nobody in the world can do.
If you take 10 athletes from 10 different sports and make each athlete play everyone else's sport, on average, the guy who's going to do the best in all the sports is the gymnast.
And while I don't train gymnastics, many similar movement patterns are in calisthenics, such as the muscle up. And while it might be hard or even impossible to build a bodybuilder physique, like for instance Arnold Schwarzenegger, with the help of calisthenics, I can attest to that you can build a lot of muscle and strength. So focus on training 3 times per week, 45 minutes, full body exercises, push-pull legs, do between 10 to 20 sets each muscle group per week. Now this can easily be done during these training sessions. So prioritize calisthenics training, then cardio, and then heat. This way you will reap the rewards or hypertrophy as well as to build your VO2 max. More of this discussed in the video linked at the end of this one. Now again, I said I would reveal the secrets to my full strategy. So we have train hard calisthenics, but also on the training side, you want to burn extra calories from fidgeting as well as walking. This way, you make sure to burn extra fat. Combine the training with nutrition, focus on a high protein diet. Also, based on your goal, what you could do is to go 3 months into a calorie surplus and then 3 months into a deficit. Now during the surplus, you can build more muscle, eat more protein. Then when you go into the deficit, that's actually when you start to burn fat. And this way you will lose weight, but you will actually look a lot bigger after that, because when the body fat percentage gets lower, it will reveal those newly developed muscles. Something that you have to realize during this deficit period is not to constantly be in a deficit. You can't be too hard on yourself. For instance, studies show that if you take intermittent breaks from a calorie restriction, it will both improve your motivation as well as metabolism to be reset, so you then can continue the weight loss journey. That way you don't have to cut out all the junk food, but you should be eating more cleaner. This way you're combining the strengths of strength training and nutrition. This is really key for calisthenics, because when you only have firepower that you're lifting, you don't have any excess fat, then of course it becomes a lot easier to lift yourself, because remember, you're lifting yourself against gravity. Finally, focus on recovery. 8 hours of sleep is of course key here. If you have access to sauna, it's been shown to have great benefits to recovery, and I also use cold showers and Wim Hof Method, but don't do that after exercise, as studies have shown that it will actually downregulate your mTOR pathways. This way you won't reap the rewards from a little bit of acute inflammation in the muscle that is needed to stimulate protein synthesis. Also, some supplements such as omega-3, magnesium, as well as turmeric have been shown to improve recovery. In summary, have a big vision what you want to achieve, for instance in 1 year. Have short-term goal of showing up to the workouts 3 times per week for 45 minutes. That way it's such a short time. You have to be efficient by the use of calisthenics. Focus on key lifts, pull-ups, push-ups, lunges, squats, hollow body holds for the core, as well as muscle-ups when you get to that level. When you have 45 minutes to work out, calisthenics is of course the best solution in my opinion. Combine calisthenics with nutrition, be in a calorie surplus when you want to build muscle, then reveal the six-pack abs and the newly developed muscles with going into a calorie restriction. Don't be too hard on yourself, take intermittent breaks, combine it with sleep, use sauna or Wim Hof Method, for instance, on days off. You can also take supplements such as omega-3, magnesium or turmeric. Anyways, hope you found this video valuable. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.